Assalamu alaikum. Good day to you. This is Hamad Beheshti. I had the pleasure of speaking in the previous WISE summit in Karbala, and inshallah, hopefully in the upcoming one in Najaf al-Ashraf. The topic for this year, the topic that I chose for this year is since the theme of the summit this year is about character building and focusing on building the character of students in whatever schools. We have actually this topic was our topic now for over 10, 15 years in many of the activities we are doing. We have a program is called Shia Lifestyle, has its own long teaching styles. There are specific teachers that we trained them. Actually, we do have a training of the trainers for that Shia Lifestyle. It again, it's a deep, deep, deep work that was done for years. But out of that work, we focused in the past, let's say, 13 years, 12 years, in the book Kashful Muhajja, لثمات المحجة from Sayyid ibn Tawus. We believe we don't need to invent the wheel again. A non-ma'asum person, non-infallible person like us, Sayyid ibn Tawus, with great, amazing position in the Shia scholars, he wrote a book how to deal, how to discipline, how to train your children. Actually, this is his letter to his son. I myself, I work on this book for the past 12 years. And then now, for the first time, we are translating the entire book into English and Swahili. So actually, it's a nice coincidence that the translation gonna be finalized, finished by mid-November. So officially, Y Summit can be a perfect, perfect, perfect place to reveal the book, just to introduce the book. Even I suggested I can print like a perfect, real print of the book, like 10, 15 copies, bringing it to the opening. And in the opening, I arrange for the translator to come so we can officially, at the end of the opening, officially introduce the book to the public as one of the key books of Shia word in terms of how to train your children in the path of Shia lifestyle from different aspects, from the theology side, akhlaq side, the entire work. So how to debate with the enemies, how to even economic wise, how to manage yourself. So it's an amazing book written by Sayyid ibn Tawus, addressing his children, especially in this one, Muhammad, his older son. So this is the one that I'm gonna present, the book, the use of the book for in our schools, the use of the book in your community, the things that the book is covering versus our challenges. So sometimes we think that our challenges are very unique. Nobody else in this planet ever in the history had the challenges that I have in my school. No, we see that we go through and the learnings of the books. Actually, I made a slide of what are the topics the book is covering, what are the most key highlights of the book, what are the ones that when you hear it, you have a goosebump. So, wow, it was mentioned in the history, the things. So, this is the one that I can inshallah cover. So, result of this 1 hour workshop that Dr. Nuh told me about 1 hour would be an introduction to the issue of modernity versus the traditional solutions we had, and how the traditional solution is an answer. Example would be the book كشف المحجة لثمرة المحجة, the highlights of the book and how to deal with that to bring it to the today life. Then we have the English copy of the book. People can order it. The key translator of the book would also come, inshallah, Brother Ramadan Rajab from Kenya. And yes, when we have then the opening when we have the actually introduction of the book in the opening, we can invite the translator to be on the stage. Actually, the introduction to the book, I'm finalizing the arrangement with Brother Sayyid Muhammad Radvi to write an introduction for the book in both Swahili and English for both copies. And then I can give like 5 minutes introduction to the book in the opening, so everybody knows why did we focus on this book of 900 years old for the today challenges of us with the people, with the kids, with the teenagers, even with yourself in terms of the character building. So this is a plan. presenting in 1 hour session the book. It's teachings and everything with a topic of the modern challenges versus the traditional solutions. And then in the opening, officially introducing the book, and the first copy of the book would be dedicated, would be gifted to the library of Imam Ali alayhi salam, which we are just wall to wall to the library, so we can invite the Sayyid Isa Kharsan, the person in charge of Ataba Alawi, and the head of the library. They come there and we officially hand over the first copy of the English and the first copy of Swahili book in the history of Shias. This is the first time this book is translated in these two languages. So we can hand it over. It would be a bit symbolic, officially handed over of the book to the library. The first library in the world receiving it would be the library of Imam Ali alayhi salam in the shrine. And then anything after that, we just follow with the internal discussions in the summit. This is one side of the panel that I was ordered to participate. The other one is about another story that for years now, for 10 years, I'm dealing with Africa. Some of you may know my works in Africa. So the initiation we created in Africa focused on vocational training centers, not just theology training. Theology is for sure actually is a ultimate dream of us to have the perfect theology training, but the route of us to that perfect dream is through the technical training, vocational training. It's now over 1.5 years after years of study, after years of planning, after years of getting consultation from different bodies. For instance, I was telling Dr. No that like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, we got Sayyid Rabab al-Sadr from Lebanon. We invited him for 4 to 5 sessions of 2 hours. She presented the experience of setting up a technical school in Lebanon by Mr. Sayyid Musa Sadr and Mr. Chamran. How did that technical vocational training change the status of Shias in Lebanon? So we learned from all those experiences, set it up this with Bilal Muslim Mission of Kenya as a main body, set it up this activities now in Matungu, south of Mombasa. Now we have 1.5 year of experience of this vocational training school. On behalf of Bilal, in a maximum half an hour session, are gonna present the experience of having a vocational training school and its role on Shia propagation. So this is the mixture of the propagation style and the technical training and the benefits of these two, how they can back-to-back benefit each other. We have a photo report, video report, 2 minutes video of how the vocational training school is working. What were the challenges? It's a dormitory. So it's a dormitory. What were the challenges with such age, teenage or young boys in the trainings from the technical side, from the theology side? So it would be extremely, I believe, beneficial to many of the centers. Many times we are just focusing on something that would not be beneficial in our training. It satisfies ourselves. Wow, I thought Tawheed to this team for 1 year. At the end of the day, we just see that we are satisfying ourselves. We are not in a path of benefiting this community, that they can be self-sustained and learning Tawheed at the same time, learning a profession. So we are growing, I usually say we are growing bigger sheikhs. We are just growing the ones, we are training the ones that they know Tawheed, they know MMAs, and they know how to beg. So they keep going and begging, give us money. So we run a Ramadan campaign. Give us money, we run a Muharram campaign. This was our mandate from the first day. We bring up technically capable people who are also theologically very much mature, that they know that to serve on the theological side, they need to also be good into their technical world and make their own arrangements and fundraising of themselves by themselves, not being the beggars. These are the 2 sessions, inshallah, I would have the pleasure of offering to Wise Summit. Thank you so much. If there is any question, let me know.